Well, I'm glad that this army style is finally popular, and I do want to clarify some things now that we've got videos about this army style everywhere. We've got So himself posting his own videos. We've got Shock who's made a video about him. Of course, I have also made videos crediting multiple people. So I feel like the stick horse with the spiky ball, that is something that we invented within the Fireball server, or it was my server, I don't remember. Like me, Jack, and Chaos. I mentioned this in the previous video. We came up with it, it started picking on. I don't think So was the inventor of it, but he definitely picked it up and he was like an early supporter of it. No qualms over there. And I don't want people saying So is using a style of my army because all of us have actually branched out from Norman, who invented the concept of using super minions with fireball armies. So any tweaks made from over there, it is all just we're all in it together. Nobody's really trying to take credit for the army itself. But this equipment choice, I feel like that was a novel invention that uh, my friends and I like pulled off in a different server. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have like some Discord screenshots as proof. But anyways, I want to show you guys with some explanations how you might be able to move towards getting more perfect days. And yeah, this one was my only fail for the day, of course. Like I keep saying in every video, it's always one fail at least every day. And over here, I just wanted to fireball the clan castle. I'll just show you why I failed. So all these Teslas popped up, and usually with the help of one furnace, you can have the monolith be tanked as well as a multi-archer tower. But these Teslas just popped up a little too late, and like three Teslas also put pressure on my warden. So I was forced to waste my fireball and then also use the revive on my warden. Just a complete waste of resources, and then we had a complete stall CC in the in the clan castle, and there was nothing else I could do about it. From there on, it's really like just do what I could possibly do and recover. Anyways, yeah, now that I've got all of the clarification out of the way, hopefully I've posted some Discord screenshots or something as proof of my claims. Um, Let me try to just, I guess, make more of a guide for how you can try to improve your attacks. I'm expecting fireballs to start coming back more in the meta now that more people are talking about it. Let's just get started. All right, I'm just going to cover a few common base styles that you're going to run into. There's really not much depth to it. It's a very straightforward army. You just have to think of different weapons that you have available to you. So you've got like the Warden Walk itself as a weapon. You have the Fireball itself as a weapon. And think of these as two different weapons in your arsenal. And then, of course, like you can use super minions alongside the warden, and this is useful for maybe taking down the guardian, things like that. But anyways, like let's just keep things very straightforward. There's four main threats on the base that you need to get rid of. The monolith, the clan castle, the revenge tower, and then the guardian. Most of these crafted defenses that are there right now are not a super big threat. So if you can get them out, treat it as a fifth priority. But I wouldn't consider it to be super duper urgent in my experience having played this army over the past few months. So you can see like these kind of bases are examples where I feel like the monolith is just you can allow the warden to walk it, man. Like you don't even need to do anything about it. And you can also see over here what I've done is I've sniped the right inferno with the clan castle. You do not need to deploy your fireball before you get going on some of these bases, especially bases like this. It's a very simple arrow from 3 to 9. So just get the clan castle out. With the help of the yetis, you can easily tank for defenses and just get a naked log launcher going. So it's as straightforward as that. We even triggered the top invis tower, and this is where you can also think of the stick horse as its own weapon. If you are coming from like Fireball Rocket Loon or say like Norman's version of the army, then you need to realize that the stick horse king is its own independent weapon. And there's two ways in which I love dealing with the guardian. Actually three. There's one in which you can just warden walk with super minions onto the guardian if he's very exposed. But there's one in which you can do what I'm doing over here. Just drop your king into the guardian compartment. And over here, like, look, I've placed my king so deliberately on the multi-gear cannon first, and now he'll just go invisible again, and he'll just be distracted onto the totem, and that king is going to completely wreck him. It's not even going to be close at all. Of course, the third option is your Yeti Dragon Duke push, just reaching the Guardian one way or the other. And for all of these methods, it's more or less the same thing. You just poison the Guardian, you give like one or two totems to distract him. The Guardian will go down. So that's like three different ways in which you can take the Guardian down. Like you have so much versatility in this. You can choose to Warden Walk different areas of the base. For example, like expose monoliths, please Warden Walk it, man. Like your other heroes will be thankful. And on this base, we swagged our fireball. Like I haven't even used those spells. Look, just three earthquakes used. Literally two earthquakes and the fireball itself. I haven't even touched it. I don't even know what to tell you. So extremely versatile army. You have multiple weapons. You just need to have the flexible mindset to make use of it. Let's do some more examples. Just remember the four main threats that you have in this army, right? Like it's really that simple. So for example, on this one, like we've got the clan castle and the crafted defense. Again, it's just because it's right beside the clan castle, I'm thinking of grabbing it. And we also have a relatively exposed monolith. What I mean by exposed monolith is as long as your warden can walk it, such that you will be under pressure by no other defense at the time. Like honestly, if I place my warden on this dark elixir drill, and like I will fight the scatter shot and then ricochet cannon first, and then he is going to fight the monolith all by himself. He's not going to be under pressure from this X-bow. So that means it's a 1v1 against a monolith, you're just gonna straight up win. It's as simple as that. So that's three threats on the base that are gone. The only things left after that is the Guardian and the Revenge Tower. And that's where your jetpack comes in, your other tricks of dealing with the Guardian, right? Like I mentioned, right? Like we have either the Duke push, we have the Stick Horse King, something will go towards that Guardian and kill him. Like it's very, very easy to do it on this base because we're already getting rid of three of the threats using a combination of the Fireball as well as the Warden Walk. Once you do that, like the seed choice is very flexible. I have done this base using both a flame flinger as well as a troop launcher as well as a log launcher. You won't believe it, but it really is true. So choose the path of least resistance, whatever you're most comfortable with. It really doesn't matter once you identify those threats and get them out of the way. I just felt like the flame flinger is a very, very viable option on this base. Like we delete most of the rage tower behind the base. What do you even what do you even do after this? Like there's no way this base can defend. All I have to do is now just get the jetpack going on the revenge tower, and that's pretty much it, right? We're just gonna do the three earthquake thing, dragon duke, blah blah blah, whatever. You can already imagine it. But somehow my dragon duke missed the damn revenge tower, so that's a bit unfortunate. I guess it was. I'm not sure. It should have touched it because like the center. Actually, no, never mind. I'm being stupid. This style is the center of the base. This one right here, which I'm highlighting. So that makes sense that the Dragon Duke missed it. But no foul, no harm, no foul. It's okay. Like again, like the Stick Horse King, dude. The funnel is already created by the Fireball and the Dragon Duke Yeti push, whatever you wanna call it. So even if I missed it, it's like I'm already telling you, it's not a big deal. It's a very forgiving army. We just sent our king with his stick horse into that revenge tower, which is isolated, and he goes straight into the enemy guardian. Like I don't even know what to say at this point. Like what? This base is completely broken, right? Like even with mistakes you can triple, man. Like it's a very forgiving army. Fireballs are very simple once you know how you need to plan out each of the phases. Just keep in mind those four threats. Just keep in mind the different ways in which you can handle the threats. You are done. All I can do is teach you guys different ways to handle the threats, nothing else really. There are also a lot of box style bases that are very, very, I don't know, they seem to be very meta, like longer box bases with a very stacked town hall compartment like this, waiting just for the end of the base like that. There's two styles. There's one where you have like side by side rages, or there's one where you'll have like the rages along the middle of the compartment like this. So over here we actually start running into like I'm assuming queen charge bit because I can very clearly tell you like if you drop a wall breaker where my warden is right now, it'll go for this intersection, and honestly you can get a very, very nice queen charge into the revenge tower as well as the monolith. And you can see like we are pulling out all of these traps. But luckily for me we have rocket loons using which we can search for things, and we've already gotten rid of two big threats on the base. You might also notice I'm not even calling spell towers as threats on the base because They literally do not matter. You just need to worry about the threats that I've called out at the start of this video. Get rid of them, the base will crumble apart. Even if the spell towers stay up, it's okay. You can do smart things such as like example on this base, the fireball itself also gets one rage tower, and two earthquakes with either the arrow or the dragon duke ability also gets a spell tower. So just pair it appropriately and you can start spotting chain value everywhere else throughout the base, right? Like it's really as simple as that. So all threats gone, like that cake again. I'm telling you, it's not the worst thing. It is not a very difficult defense to go up against, and any other option is honestly suboptimal. I think the headhunter tower might be a good option against this army, but even then, there are ways in which you can deal with it. I'm just spitting facts at this point. So yeah, you can see like typical poison on the guardian. We'll pour our totems in, distract him. Everybody is gonna like easily just converge on the enemy hero's guardian at the end of the base. It's really, really as simple as that. I haven't even used my revive yet. My king has only just entered this compartment, and it's too late for the base to do anything. Again, we have like four swag spells. Just identify the threats on the base. You can honestly flex the siege machines depending on viability. Like there was no possibility that a flame flinger would have been okay on this base, so either a troop launcher or a log launcher would have been fine. Just get rid of those 4 or 5 threats on the base, you are all set. This base is honestly kind of a headache, just because of how poorly everything is distributed. But just remember everything I've said so far. You have one threat right here out in the open, the monolith. We have the remaining 3 threats all lined up over here. So what we can do for this is again, Rage Tower, not a threat. If you're going up against a Rage Tower that is way out into the open, I would recommend using a troop launcher just because a log launcher does break very, very early. And I recommend that you also use your king with your Yeti arrow push, whatever, like not arrow push, queen push. So, anyways, over here, I'm gonna straight away take that monolith out of commission, and we'll also get a fireball on the scatter shot to kind of also do it. It does two things. It helps set the funnel. It gets rid of most of the pressure on the rage tower, so that my warden can continue walking along the entire left side of the base. So we just need to ensure that we have a separate path for the warden to walk while our Yeti Dragon Duke push goes over to the other side. So now over here I do something very stupid. Like I should have started placing furnaces, but I'm forced to waste 2 invis spells. Like, oh, this is so damn expensive. And now it doesn't even help that the super minion doesn't even. We get very lucky. We get very lucky. I don't aim my earthquake on the cake, sadly, but that's quite fine. Like this base is already about to start crumbling apart. Another nice tip I like giving people is whenever you see anti-jetpack bases like this, right? Like now it's so difficult to shoot an arrow onto this clan castle. Whenever you see things like this, we have archers in the army. Please, please, at least use one archer after you're done with whatever your warden was supposed to do, and see if there's Teslas over there. Just try to see. Like you can generate leverage just like this. Okay, like this seemed like an impossible arrow to hit, and I'm playing on phone. Everybody knows I play on my phone. So as soon as this Tesla goes down, look at this. It's just a perfect arrow that we hit, and it's as simple as that. Just make your arrows simple one way or the other. You do not have to hit the most complicated arrows in the world. If you manage to hit complicated arrows, I'm very happy for you. You can definitely be more like So and Norman with those insane averages that they're pushing. But if you want to be if you have to be more average like I am, where I'm just playing on a phone, I'm getting what I can, then try to generate leverage using buildings that exist on these axes of symmetry, and do what you can to just try to use them. It's all I can really suggest. So yeah, the troop launcher, it goes really, really hard with the king and the duke, because the main important thing is your queen stays alive. If your queen dies at the rage tower, it becomes a little bit difficult to kind of end onto the base over here, just because she stays safe and she's a very high DPS unit that can consistently chip away at the base for you. So I just feel like the troop launcher is a very good addition, and you can already see like everything is just converging towards the end over here. There's absolutely no chance this base stands a chance, right? You just have to use one totem on the Rage Tower, the Dragon Duke, the Troop Launcher, the King, everything can just overwhelm the entire Rage compartment by the time that one totem wears off. It's as simple as that. You're just overwhelming the compartments very strategically, and you can completely break bases down. Like, we have sufficient power where the Troop Launcher troops are still alive and providing tanking all the way up until the end, where that Guardian literally does not know what to do about it and completely just crush it from both angles. So it's really as simple as this. You don't have to overcomplicate it. Just keep in mind those 4 or 5 targets. Think of the various ways in which you can get them out. We'll do a recap. So there's just 4 big threats on the base: the Monolith, the Clan Castle, the Revenge Tower, and then the Guardian itself. For the Guardian, we can use super minions with the Warden Walk, we can use our Duke Yeti push, we can use the King in isolation. There's a lot of ways to deal with the Guardian. Clan Castle, you only can use the Fireball or the Jetpack and Arrow. Like, obviously, you can't use the Spiky Ball or the Sick Horse King over there. For the Monolith, usually, bases love keeping them in an isolated fashion. So I don't even have to fireball the monolith. I usually just warden walk the monolith. It's really as simple as that. And even on this base, right? Like, we get an early access onto the revenge tower, right? Why not just take it? I've literally warden walked the threat out of the base. I haven't even used my fireball. Please do not underestimate how much your Warden Walk itself can do for you, especially with the Raven. It is super duper speedy, and I think you can already estimate how this plan is about to go. A fireball on this Inferno will get us the cake as well as the Clan Castle, and if nothing else, it deletes the entire core, it connects to the funnel that's there. We are set. So just simple like invis over here, fireball coming up. Flame Flinger is honestly so set. It's gonna get some good value on the right side of the base for us. Just be flexible in your mindset for the siege machine. The approach for taking down these threats on the base start coming to you very slowly. You can already see, like, it doesn't make sense now. The reason I'm keeping my warden over here is because I'm planning for my hero push to deal with this area of the base. It's where the next threats are, right? Like jetpack arrow, right? This is the final threat left on the base, this area. So I just need to use my jetpack and arrow to deal heavy damage over here. One way or the other, we should be all good. So you can see like Dragon Dew coming from the bottom to the top, and then we'll use our queen just like that. It's a free snipe. Like, what do I even say? We'll drop our Yeti's ice columns onto the other side of the base. We'll do the poison totem thing. And look at that. Like, it's just free leverage for our king to latch onto. And that guardian is already dead, man. The thing I love about these compartments is it's all air heroes over here. So my king will take damage for maybe half a second or so, and he just moves on. He doesn't even care. He's just gonna ignore the air. Nobody has to deal with any of these air heroes over here now. Like, the entire town hall compartment is gone, and the king just doesn't even care. So yeah, those Yetis, ice golems, they will, I guess, like kind of be like a skeleton spell roaming around, supporting either the queen or the dragon duke. And you guys can also see, right? It's just so damn crushed, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spell space swagged, and it's just so effortless. Get rid of those threats on the base, and nothing can stop you. I promise you. It's just spell management from there on. You guys, I've proved myself time and again. I'm not a very popular YouTuber. Not many people watch my videos compared to people who perform significantly better on offense, or have much more subscribers than me. But I've been trying to sell this army for a very long time, and I'm just telling you guys, like, if you're not already sold, I hope that the other people who've made videos on it are actually managing to sell this army to you guys, because it is very fun to play. It is very satisfying. It's very deterministic, and yeah, you feel better about yourself. Yeah, I don't have much else for you guys, so that's all. Take care and peace.